I would like to say that the only reason we can build this facility like this, while our competitors are actually leaving Dunedin in the moving business, is because of our customer base. We've been here for, I think, over 40 years. Our aim is to grow this business and keep growing it. But we wouldn't be able to do it on the back of our international moving business. It's going to be on the back of our records management business, which is trading extremely well for us nationwide. For some reason, hard copy paper records are more popular than ever, and there are a lot of new digital aspects to that business, which Kevin didn't mention, but there are a lot of digital aspects to that business which are going to really push us ahead in the future.
It is a specialist records facility. That's the way the building was built. There's a few things about it that are quite unique. So it's not just a normal warehouse. Weight. So the weight of each of these columns puts 7,000 tonnes of pressure on the floor.
The Vesta, which is the very early smoke detection alarm. And you'll see those grey pipes go up to the ceiling, along the roof, and that vacuum you can hear, that buzzing is the vacuum drawing all the air from the top of the roof through into this unit, where there's a wee laser in there counting any smoke particles. If there's any smoke particles in there, it'll set off an alarm for the building. This helps alert us to any incident there may be on the top floor that we may not be aware of in the bottom. There is a heat event here. That mercury will expand, the glass file will shatter, and then the sprinkler head is activated. So unlike what you see in the movies, where the whole floor turns into a flood, these sprinkler heads will attack the source of the event, and so it doesn't ruin anything else.
We know that the steel, the bricks and mortars are only part of the puzzle for a business. Kevin mentioned the great people that we have in our business, and I just wanted to showcase a few of our long-serving staff over here. And I just wanted to mention Phoebe, one of your tour guides, I bet. She's been here for over 8 years. She's the rock of our customer services operation. Catherine, our residential sales consultant, another over 8-year veteran of Crown. This lady is amazing. She travels more kilometres per week than anybody else in our organisation, covering Southland, Otago, North Otago and Central Otago. Jason, every time I've ever been here over the last 8 years since Jason's been here, I've just often been parked on the desk beside him and everyone's trying to avoid me, and just periodically to that as well. And it's just watching him working and watching the dedication that he has. But most of all, there is a very special lady here. Her name is Jan Scholar, who's been a lady packer in our moving business. There she is. Put your hand up. For 25 years. This lady's seen it all, but what an amazing record, and what an amazing woman if you get a chance to have a talk to her.
So we have Jan here. She is going to show you how we do our tubing. There's a range of materials that we use for packing. Everybody's fragile effects. You'll see a range of our packing materials there. And Jan, if you want to show us how we tube. Yes, please.
Last but not least, I just wanted to talk about Dave. Oh, he's over here. Dave. He hasn't been in France for very long, but it seems like a very long time. The amount of questions he asks, the amount of emails. But Dave hasn't been with us for that long, 3 years. And just recently at our management awards, at our management meeting up in Auckland, Dave was awarded our 2014 Leadership Award for Crown New Zealand, and that was well deserved, and that didn't nothing to do with this building. It's across a whole range of activities, in particular our CSR activities that we have with the Salvation Army.
priority carton, anything that are not taken with them on the move, could be food or books or whatever, pop into the carton, we settle in the home, each week we go down and drop them into the Salvation Army.
Been at the heart of this project the whole way. He designed the way this building sits. He analysed all of the angles of the sun and the moon and everything else that you do.
It's all designed around the barbecue area.
And he's not joking. But certainly today is an absolute reflection of the man himself.
I want to acknowledge the work that you do in fulfilling your social responsibility. Because I don't think many people understand, as I didn't until I read a little bit more about you here in Dunedin and nationally, what you're doing to support families that the Salvation Army support. And it's nice to see Moses here on behalf of the Salvation Army. And I understand the Dunedin branch is the most generous at facilitating the support that you work with your clients to support those families. The 10,000 trees that you had planted, the environmentally friendly aspects of the storage facility, all of which says to me that you are a company that not only cares for yourselves and your future, but for the community that you live and work in. And I want to acknowledge you and congratulate you for that.